Welcome to lecture 23. It's the same title, Who's the Devil or Shaitan? Part 2. So, in this lecture, I will explain you two other terms, Shaitanul Rajim and Shaitanul Marid. The Quran further give two types of Shaitan. So, this is both are adjective, Al-Shaitanul Rajim, Al-Shaitanul Marid. It's a sift, it's adjective. So in verse 336, the Quran has introduced another kind of evilness called al-Shaitan Rajim. Signifies evil, abusive, and mischief behavior or forces. So any person or any leader who has all these abusive and mischief or behavior, rebellious behavior, so that is known as regime, Shaitan regime. So I will bring in the support of this the verse 336. فَلَمَّا وَضَعْتَهَا قَالَتْ رَبِّي إِنِّي وَضَعْتَهَا أُنْثَى وَاللَّهُ أَعْلَمُ بِمَا وَضَعْتُ وَلَيْسَ الذِّكْرُ كَالْأُنْثَى وَإِنِّي سَمِيتُهَا مَرْيَمَ وَإِنِّي أُعِيذُهَا بِكَ ذُرِّيَّتَهَا مِنَ الشَّيْطَانِ الرَّجِيمِ. So here the word Shaitan Rajim has come. So this is a classical translation that when she delivered her child, Maryam, she said, "O my Lord, I have delivered a female child, and Allah knew better what she delivered. And the male is not like a female, and I have named her Maryam, and I seek refuge with you, Allah, for her and for offspring of Shaitan, outcast." Actually, there was no delivery of any child. It's all insulted the Quran. This is all the, you know, foolishness thing they are doing. So let me give you the right translation. Falamma, she, the Imran party. She means so when Falamma, she, the Imran party, I have taken from other words, Imratul Imran, brought forth the mode and manners or charter of the party. Wadatuha. It's not a delivery of baby or child. She said, "O my cherisher or leader," she talked to her boss of the Quranic Federation, Rab, "surely I have laid down a humble manifestation or plan for the party." So they are organizing the party against the Roman Empire. So this Vadata mean charter of party, and here Vadata mean manifestation or plan. So this word also has been used for not in the Quran, but in Arab they are using Vadata delivery. So this is a party charter. What she explained, it is a soft, gentle, and perfect in affairs. It's a human being. Unsa does not mean over here a girl or female child, no. Unsa means gentle, tenderness, soft constitution to solve the problem of the people. And Allah knows better what I have delivered. Bima Vudata, what charter I have delivered inside of the company, party politics or party charter I have been. A masculine or vigorous or harsh plan or constitution. It is not Lysa. It is not like a harsh constitution. The constitution I have written, I have modified for the our party is soft, tender, and it has like a compassionate, soft and gentle composition, kalunsa. It does not mean girl over here. However, anyhow, wow. One means there are 10 meanings of the wow. So one is anyhow. Surely I have given the recognition of this party in the name of Samituha, Maryam. So I have put the party instead of Imratul Imran, I put the party name Samituha, recognition, lawful name of the party Maryam, under the name of Maryam, just like Benazir, just like Indira Gandhi. And I seek the refuge or protection from Inni or Yuzuha, protection. Just like four-legged animal, right after its birth, so it start following the mother. That is known as aus, because she or he gets the you know protection, milk, and all kind of guidance. So that is the ayuha. Kul a'udhu bi rabbin nas, same thing. And her followers from devils, corrupt and satanic types of leader. So one with this, who slain the humanity in the most evil manner of slaughter by swearing friendly relations in the community. This is a Shatan regime. Any leader, any person who is slaughtering or swearing friendly relation in the community, he is a Shatan. So she is talking about the Roman Empire because they are dividing the people and control them. So this is the Shaitan regime. Then another description of the term Shaitan regime, 1698. فَإِذَا قُرَأْتُ الْقُرْآنَ فَاسْتَعِذُوا بِاللَّهِ مِنَ الشَّيْطَانِ الرَّجِيمِ. So they have usual translation that when you start reciting the Quran, you should say, أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. So before I go to the translation, I want to explain you the word Qiraat, Quran, Kuru. Meaning of the term Quran, Quraat and Kruth. So here are two words as come. Quraat and Quran. Quran is signify we collected the things together. This is the meaning of the Quran. Collecting the different events and compile them together, put them together, part by part, section by section. This is the meaning of Quran. And the Quranic Federation did it. Whatever their representative or their governor or their messenger were doing so they subscribe it part by part for Noah, for Musa, for Isa. They were under one federation known as Quranic Federation. And then Istikar, same route, investigated the book to find something. So when you study the Quran, according to this, you should make investigation. Don't trust my translation or other translation. Use your reasoning, intelligence to find the right meaning. Karo, menstruation or a state of purity from the menstrual discharge or termination of the menstrual discharge. So when woman after the termination of menstrual discharge, she will feel very happy, very satisfied. So look the Quran, what word I brought over there. So this Quran is just like termination of the menstrual discharge. When you understand it, your mind is clear from all this complex or ambiguity. Correct. She become pregnant or she brought forth. Look, this is also correct. Quran is also give you nourishment, your mind. Just like, pregnancy is a very good news. It's a process. Qiraatul Quran. I uttered or read the Quran uninterruptedly, etymologically, relating to the origin and historical development, etymologically, of words and their meanings, or the study, the history of the form of words, and by extension, the origin and evolution of their logical meaning. All the 500, 600 words in the Quran, they have internal society. Etymologically, their roots, how they develop, it's a wonderful thing. That is the reason they could not corrupt the Quran, but they twisted the translation of the Quran. They corrupted that. Qiraatul Islam, he delivered or conveyed him salutation. Ikras, she, you, or God retain the seed of the male in the womb. It means she get pregnant. Akratul Najum, the star set. So this is the meaning of Quran. Now let me give you brief how Quran was collected. Because last week I received a call from one person from USA. They asked me how the Quran was collected or written or whatever it is. So I will be short. 75:17. Inna alayna jaman Quran. To Quran. The word Quran. Main collection. Event. Event collection. Step by step. Undoubtedly, we, alayna, we, Quranic Federation, alayna, we, have collected Jama, the Quran together part to part or section to section. No Jibreel was coming to reveal the Quran. It was collected by the Quranic Federation, accordingly or systematically. Just they give the story of the Noah, then Ibrahim, then all the what happened over there, what was their mission. So this is a collection. So here now I can translate. So read and understand it part by part. فَإِذَا قُرَأْتُ الْقُرْآنَ فَاسْتَعِذُوا بِاللَّهِ مِنَ الشَّيْطَانِ الرَّجِيمِ. Again a regime. So when you explain or describe the Quran section by section or part by part, etymologically relating to the origin and historical development of the words and their meaning, or the study of the history of the form of words, and by extension the Quran origin and evolution of their logical meaning. This is the Quran. This is the meaning of the Quran. And we are reciting the Quran in Ramadan. There are competition of the Quranic recitation, Qaris. But Quran is saying, no, this is a Qiraat. So they destroy the knowledge of the Quran. And all our Islamic states, their kings, they are managing this in the month of Ramadan to cheat the people, to insult the Quran. This is a Qiraat, part by part, etymologically, origin, historical development. I have this research. All the words in the Quran, they are almost 99% based on the triliteral. And every word has a society, natural laws over there. So, to seek the refuge or shelter like a silver rectangular or moon type box which is tied in the neck of children for his protection. What's that? People are making the emulation. It's a rectangular type, and they put in the neck a child from the protection of this devil. First, it is their belief. But Quran is saying, come under the shelter of the refuge of the Quranic law. With laws, avoid from the rebellious, evil, abusive, and mischief behavior. So this is the virtue of the Quran. When you understand it, you will not use any abusive language. You will not, your behavior will be not mischievous. So this is the meaning of the Shatan regime. Then again, the same word Quran has used. The Quran is without abusive or rebellious writing. وَمَا هُوَ بِقَوْلِ شَيْطَانٍ رَجِيمٍ. It is and not it is the word of rebellious, evil, abusive, and mischief behavior. It is the most honorable script for humanity. إِنَّهُ لَقَوْلُ الرَّسُولِ الْكَرِيمِ. Here, Rasul means book, not messenger. Kareem, Karam, honorable, sacred, eminent, noble. This is the meaning of Kareem. So, this book, undoubtedly, this is a testified statement. Innahu laqawlun. Statement. Whole Quran. It is a Rasul. The Kitab is a Rasul. Quran is a Rasul. If you take Muhammad, Muhammad is no more among us. It is the most honorable and noble message, Rasulul Kareem. This is the Rasul. And any person who propagates the Quran or who explains the Quran, he is also honorable person. If you will start explanation and giving the lecture of the Quran, you are honorable person. Then the characteristic of the Quran, it has a powerful principle with the blend of wisdom. Zi kuwato inda zil arsh makin. Its law, its principle, induce the power of reasoning in the neuron cell. It gives you power. It is our bad luck that these people, they don't make research on the Quran and they are insulting the Quran. And its law, the neuron cell of the mind, zi kuwata andi, with the possession of secure and safe sovereignty, arash, sovereignty, safe. It will give you help to make a society in which everybody is secure and very powerful. Then its principles are trustworthy, matav samiyun amin. Abide by it with sincerity, not with force, voluntarily, with your wish. And its principles are trustworthy for the protection of human economy and as well as other basic rights of the mankind. But where we are using it? For praying, for dead body, in the graveyard, inauguration of the president, opening of any ceremony they start. What he's saying? This verse is saying that if you implement human rights, freedom rights, economy rights, they will all protect it. Put it. And there is no insanity in this book. وَمَا صَابَكُ بِمَجْنُونَ. This sahab, your body, book. Book is the best friend. The sahabakum, This is your book by Majnoon. There is no Majnoon. There is no insanity, no confusion. This is the Quran. And this book is the best companion for you. And there is no incentive. But if you go the translation, they insult every messenger. Look the stories, fairy tales. What fairy tales? Zahid, he divorced his wife and Muhammad married it. Then Nazulul Quran, Asha forget her necklace, and this is a and Muhammad was in doubt where she is staying, and so many other things. When Jibril brought the Quran, Muhammad was shivering, and then she took her wife took him to the Nufal bin Warqa, and she confirmed that Muhammad has become the prophet. Where he will go? And Khadija means that woman who delivered immature child. So this book is your buddy, best friend in the book. Surely it has a clear vision for you. وَلَقَدْ رَأَوْا بِالْإِفْكِ الْمُبِينِ. And certainly this is the clear, separate vision for you. It's a separate vision from all system, for democracy, for socialism, for dictatorship. Nothing. This is completely different. And then there is no perplexity in it. I could not find any perplexity, honestly speaking. Yes, when I was not aware about the language of the Quran, yes, I had many confusion, but slowly it is solved. I could not find single negative virtue in this book. I debated, I criticized this book. Why this? Why? How it comes? So this is Quran is saying, and it has no niggardly and confusion. Then it is not a statement from any abusive or devil force. وَمَا هُوَ بِقَوْلِ شَيْطَانِ الرَّجِيمِ. And it has no, again regime, it has no rebellious, abusive or negative virtue or statement. Look. Then the Quran has used another term, Shaitanul Marid. It is also adjective. And do not follow blindly evil or standing Shaitan leadership. وَمِنَ النَّاسِ مَن يَجَادِلُ فِي اللَّهِ بِغَيْرِ الْعِلْمِ وَيَتَّبِعُ كُلَّ شَيْطَانٍ مَرِيدٍ. And from the people who disputes in concern of Allah's law, مَن يَجَادِلُ فِي اللَّهِ, without knowledge or reasoning, بِغَيْرِ الْعِلْمِ. Now all the Quran is, entire Quran is without reasoning. The existing translation, they are all confused. Because these translations have been written based on the Hadith, Fiqh, Bagairul Ilm. Quran is saying, make the argument. Look, Bagairul Ilm, you are reciting the verses of the Quran without knowing it. Bagairul Ilm. In all our ritual, in all our practice. and follows or walk behind every devil or Satan. Leader or the followers or disciple of the devil or Satan. So Shaitan al-Marid means disciple of the devil or Satan. You know the word Marid, it is used in Indian Park for the follower of the saint. You are saint, you are the follower, I am your Marid. So the same word there. So don't become the follower of the Shaitan. All our leaders, our religious leaders, our government leaders, they are all Shaitan. Don't follow them. Just they are very powerful. We are very weak. This weak community. We are, 300, 400 people. They are coming. Very weak community. But you have the power of the reasoning. They don't have. So what Quran is saying? Don't follow this translation. It's a Shaitan al-Marid. Don't follow the praying. Don't do worshipping of Allah. Don't go to Hajj, Umrah. This is the Shaitan al-Marid. They are all rebellious forces. Then again, Quran, the same thing repeat in the Surah Nisa 117. The Quran has repeated the same reality. In yad'una min dunu illa ansa wa in yad'una illa shaitan marid. Do not make any planning or strategy beside him. Accept his law. Follow the Quran. Don't make any strategy of economy policy, justice policy, form of government policy or social without Quran. If you are a Muslim. If there is any feebleness and sad, if you feel that there's some problem, you are weak. No, we are. We are insan now, feebleness, that we cannot do it. We cannot implement because our opposite forces, all the Quranic, the forces against the Quran, they are very strong. They have the power. If you have feebleness, weakness, and you make planning or strategy, then you have to, join them. Otherwise, they will kill you. But if you have the chance, you have the power. If you want to make, then you should do it. With any man except corrupt leaders and their courts. So, being a Quranic student, you don't have any relation with the religious people, with these our rulers or our politics people. So, if you will go after them, it's a Shaitan al Marid. So, this is the end of this lecture. So, Shaitan mean rebellious force, rebellious leader, rebellious your wishes or rebellious your desire. And Quran further explain in Murid, the follower of the evil leaders, all our political leaders, all our religious leaders are shaitan. So don't follow them. Don't go after them. So next lecture will be the Hezbollah, Allah's party, and Hezbollah Shaitan and Shaitan party. But I would like to explain you that Allah is very weak in these days. His party is very weak, but Shaitan is everywhere dominating. Look, his house in Mecca is very weak, very poor. Look what happened now. This Allah of the Muslim, the religious Muslim Allah, it has been defeated by the Ram because they demolished the mosque. It is the God of worshipping people, not Quranic Allah. Then demolishing, then now they make the inauguration. So I am asking them, you are praying You are going to Hajj, you are going to Umrah. Why Allah did not listen to you? Why your Allah is so weak? And why you are not joining then Modi Allah? Because your Allah is very weak, naive. They demolish the mosque and then they, make the Ram Mandir over there. So what you are doing? Why you are praying then? So in that lecture, I will give you the detail from the Quranic verses that why the Husband Allah are weak and why Husband Shaitan has the domination. So this is a very, very important question. We have one Husband Allah in Lebanon and he's a Shia. How he can be Husband Allah? Why they are giving the training to the people, their coming generation to fight? Why they are not giving them the training to learn, educate, combine with Israel? They are more advanced you, they are more knowledgeable and they have the power. You cannot defeat them. But these people, they are making money. These Arab, they are giving them money. So I will discuss that thing, why it happened from the Quranic point of view. So the next lecture will be Hazbi Allah versus Hazbi Shaitan. Allah's party versus Shaitan party. Thank you very much.